So hello everyone. Today I am going to use R programming language for predictive modeling. I am using RStudio for my predictive modeling codes. Now what I am using as a data, so I am using a previous week data of NSE, and by using that data I will predict the next week value, that what could be the next week value. So without any further delay, let's get straight into it. So first of all, I will load the libraries such as library bracket ggplot. Then secondly, I will use a library bracket patchwork, because this is a basic uh, libraries that I need to run my code. Then I will load the data. For that purpose I am using data is equals to read.csv file bracket. I will copy the location of my file, and I have to use double slash in because single slash is not going to work in R programming or any programming language, so that's why I'm using R programming language. Now once I copy the file location, I just want to see that my file is successfully loaded or not. So for that purpose I am just selecting all and try to run it. Here you can see that the right side of the screen you can see that my data is load successfully, and the right side of the column, right side of the screen, you can see there are various column which is related to NSE data. Now secondly, what I'm going to do is I will firstly I will do the prediction. So what could be the predicted value for the next week? So that's for that purpose I'm using a hashtag for a prediction. And for that purpose I am using a code that is a model, then linear model. So here LM, I am using LM because it is a very basic code, so I am not using any advanced code in this. So basically LM means linear model or linear regression. By using it we can predict the value. So LM, now I want a predicted high. So is common or open. So why I'm using open here? Because like open is used as a first value. So by seeing by looking at the first value, by looking at the open value, we can understand that how high and low is working, or because it basically the open is comparing the high, low and turnover of this data. Now secondly, data is equals to data. Then I will use data dollar predicted, as I want a predicted high, so I will write data dollar predicted and underscore high. Then this, then predict bracket model comma new data is equals to data. So let's see it is working or not, because I completed my predicted code. So let's see it is working or not. So I will just control it, selecting all and try to run it. So you can see in the right side of the screen the our predicted high is out. So you can check this, what is our predicted high. In fourth line you can see the high value, and in the last line you can see a predicted high value. Similarly you can predict any value, either that is low or turnover or close. Any value you can identify by using this kind of a code. Now I hope you understand that what is the prediction is, what the prediction means, and how can we use the method in our programming. Now I am going to show you that how can we visualize the data. So as I told you earlier that I am basically comparing the previous week data and the next week data by using the graph. So just see what we can do next. So I will use hashtag visualizing the data. I have to give plot one here because I am having two data, right? The predicted and the current. So I have to give the name. So I am using plot one and plot two for this purpose. Then ggplot is basically I have to use, then I will use plus here. Just give me a minute. Geom dash line bracket aesthetics bracket x is equals to open comma y is equals to high comma color is equals to. So why we are using geom line here? Because geom line is a geom underscore line is working as an element. It is basically an ingredient for creating a graph. Okay, so I want this in for 3 to 4 line continuously, so I'm just copy and paste this code. Control V, Control V, Control V. Now I will just replace the high with the thing what I want as a result. So here I will write low. Here I will write a close, and here I will use a close again, and here I will use a turnover. So I just need to be careful because a single piece of a single point of a mistake can um, take me to a very difficult situation. Now, secondly, I am using geom dash point. As by name, you can see that it is basically a pointer. When we are plotting a graph, we have to use the pointers because the pointers helps a lot to understand a graph in a very understanding manner. I think it is a kind of explanatory theme. So let's aesthetics like x is equals to open. Then I just want to compare open and turnover. That's why I'm using this technique. Again I will use sorry I will use size, and then I will use color. So here I will use size is equals to 0.5 and color is equals to black. So let's see it works or not. Then plus, and I want to give a color to every column. So scale dash color dash manual bracket c bracket values is equals to c bracket high. So I want to give it a color, so I will give the green, and for low I will use a red color. For close I will use blue color, and for turnover I am going to use yellow color. So once I give the uh, once I give the input, next I want to give a title to our graph. So labs with a title. I want to give it a title of a visualization of a data, comma x is equals to open and y is equals to value. Let's give it a try. It works or not. So error unexpected is equals to, okay, just leave it for this. We will come back to this point in some time. Till now we will use the code for plot 2. Now we will use ggplot2 ggplot bracket data plus again I will use geom dash line bracket as bracket x is equals to open comma y is equals to high comma color is equals to, and then here I will use geom dash line bracket as bracket x is equals to open comma y is equals to predicted predicted dash high comma color is equals to predicted dash high. I will give a labs bracket title is equals to predicted code values, x is equals to open and y is equals to predicted high. Now let's see this works or not. It is working. Uh, so just I will write plot 2 here. Now let's see it how it reacts to this code. So you can see here uh, in a red color line it is showing the previous week data, that what we are getting as they are written in a data, and the blue line is showing us the predicted high, that what could be the predicted high should be here. So basically they both are comparing it with the previous week data and the current week data. So I hope you are getting this point, that what I want to convey to you all. And for the just for rechecking purpose, you can go to the NC site for just for checking the values. I must be say I want to say that it is so much of relatable. I don't think it is an exact value, but it is relatively somewhere around the exact value. So you just give it a check. I hope you will understand that what I want to say and what I want to convey to you all. Now once I use this plot 2, let's get into a plot 1 and let's see what I made as an error. So yeah, I just see here error and plot 1 and plot 2. Just see, I guess. So you can see here, I just created here mistake. I instead of a comma, I just add plus here, so that's why maybe it gives as an error. So in first graph we use visualization of a data, and in second graph just drafted a predicted value. So by doing this you can easily understand that what I want to what I want to convey to you, and maybe you get an enough idea that how prediction is works in our programming. So that's all for now, and thanks for just watching this video. Here Sanskar, I am logging out. So thank you.